trying to score, obviously. That's the goal, try to get Jamal and Nicole a two-man game and get Nicole in the pocket. They wound up switching it, and as Jamal drove Wagner, Jalen Suggs kind of bounced back out, made a good contest, and Jamal got it up in time and went in and out, but we lost this game in the third quarter. And that's back-to-back nights where our third quarter defense has been just completely non-existent. We gave it 44 in the third last night. We gave it 41 in the third tonight on 75% shooting. And as I told our guys, whatever you're doing at halftime, it's not working. Individually and collectively, I'm beating guys out of the locker room at halftime. Get out there and get ready to play, man. I mean, we're up double figures at halftime, but give them credit. They just kept attacking. They were relentless. They killed us from the three-point line tonight. Disappointing outcome, obviously.
Where do you feel like the defense went awry, especially in regards to the three-point shot? That's not something they typically hit at a high clip, and they were able to hit 17 tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they're coming off of a game where they set a franchise record 25 in sack and a double overtime loss. And with so many of their guys that are out to injury, they're playing other guys that are capable shooters. Jalen Suggs obviously had a huge night, going 7 of 9. Starts in transition. Our pickup points were poor. Not running guys that are runoffs off the three-point line. Over-helping at times. I think when you give up 17 to 36, there's probably examples of transition, half-court, pick and roll, catch and shoot, offensive rebounds, whatever it may be. So just a really poor awareness, to your point, Matt, in terms of taking away the three-point shot. And Jalen Suggs, once he got going, we tried to identify him as a guy we wanted to get off the line, but we just weren't able to do that for whatever reason.
22 points scored in the fourth quarter tonight. Did you like the shots that the team was generating tonight, beginning with the bench and then with the starters?
In the fourth quarter or for the game?
In the fourth quarter.
I don't know. I have a better answer probably tomorrow after watching the film. I thought our shots were okay. Obviously, starting backcourt was 0-9 from 3. That doesn't happen very often with Jamal and KCP. And we got into the bonus early, and I thought we should have gotten to the foul line more. Just kind of imposed our will down there, attacking the basket, getting Nicole down the ball in the post. They want a double team, creating open shots. But I thought our shot selection in the fourth quarter was okay. I mean, for 37 in the first, 30 in the second, 31 in the third, the offense was going really well. And to your point, in that fourth quarter, it just we couldn't get a damn stop. And so now you're taking the ball out of the net every time, and they're a really good half-court defensive team, and that's not the way you want to play against them, especially in crunch time.
Orlando draws fouls better than anyone in the league. Paolo ends up getting 15 at the line tonight, including the 4 in the last minute. How do you try to handle that when their offense is so focused on sort of drawing contact, getting to the line that way?
Yeah, show your hands. I thought there were a couple of calls that could have gone either way. I thought Aaron played some pretty good defense on a few of those possessions, walling up, going vertical. But bench error is a tough cover. Obviously, 32, 11, and 10 tonight. So it's not just on Aaron. You got to have help behind that. And when he's putting his head down, driving to his right hand, you got to be in a shrink. You got to show him a crowd. And I felt too often tonight we had guys that were just on the outside looking in.
Did some of the foul trouble affect how you had to handle rotations even in the fourth with not being able to go with Peyton for stretches?
No, not really.
How difficult is it to refocus after you have an emotional win like you did last night and you're back here playing less than 24 hours later?
Well, I give our guys credit. I thought, we got up by as many as 18. So I felt that I don't think the question is how challenging is it to refocus and get up, because I think we had that. I think the question for me is, how do you sustain it for 4 quarters? And that's what we weren't able to do tonight. And as I told our guys before the game, don't give last night's win back tonight. That was an incredible 25-4 close and probable come from behind victory. And then, we spoiled a golden opportunity tonight. And once again, give that team credit. They had a lot of guys out, but the guys that did play played hard. They played aggressive, and just like us last night, they never stopped competing. And they got back in the game, and they became the aggressor like we were last night, and we wound up coming up just short. So, but for me, I think to our guys' credit, they were ready. I thought in the first half, our starting group and our bench unit were pretty good. But coming out of halftime, for whatever reason, that's been a real challenge as of late, and we have to rectify that as quickly as possible.
I know you're frustrated with the scheduling and exhausted from how it's been. You do play just 4 back-to-backs the rest of the way, 2 fewer than anybody else in the league. Is there some sort of comfort to be taken from the fact that maybe the schedule does ease up as the season starts to drag into this later section?
Yeah, well, you just, thank goodness we're able to get through it. I mean, if you look at, the fact that tonight was our 9th back-to-back, and there are 2 teams in our division. Minnesota's played 2 back-to-backs. OKC's played 3, I believe. So, to consider where we are with everything that we've gone through with injuries, the schedule, maybe you can find a way to take advantage of only having, I think, 1 post-All-Star break, and I don't think we have any more this month. Maybe I could be wrong, but only 4 more the rest of the season. To your point, Matt, and but we can't just rely on that. We have a team coming in here on Sunday that we have to have the appropriate respect for, and we have to come out and play our brand of basketball, not for a half, not for 3 quarters, but for 4. And I think that's been one of our biggest challenges this year, is playing as close to 48 minutes as possible. And there are some nights where we're not doing that, and it's going to bite you in the butt like it did tonight.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks everybody.
Nicole,